All right, Jack, this is Garrett. I'm got the Resurrection here. The valve's in it, and I just put it in. The main regulator is probably set around 175, maybe even less. I set it at 200 and it was too high, so I lowered it. But that was just from test firing it with no paintballs. My tank pressure, let me focus here. It's right there, so get out a little bit so we can see the tank pressure. About 1,000 psi, so I don't have a lot of tank pressure. I got a couple other tanks I can use. Right now, sorry for the screwy video. Right now the stock hammer is in, so it's a steel hammer. The stock spring, you can notice the IVG, the velocity adjuster on the back it's just screwed in to put pressure on the spring, just to kind of touch, so it's not a lot of pressure on the hammer. It's gassed up right now, and I don't know if it's time because I just tore the thing apart and put the valve in and put it back together, but I'm pretty good about, you know, kind of eyeball timing the stuff. But this is the first shot with the new valve. Using a 680 barrel with Nelson Anarchy paint, and it's fairly fresh. I wouldn't call it the best stuff in the world, but it'll be good enough for this test right now, just to see if it operates. And try to hold the camera. Radar chronograph, red one, and let's see if I can get this thing to work. Yep. Shoot a paintball. Shoot this tree here. Alright, let's look over the chronograph. Okay, sorry about I'm doing with my hands. 194, 204, 185, 177. Alright, I'm gonna pause this video if I can, or start another one. So we're looking right around the 200. I'm going to increase the velocity a little bit, not by the input regulator. We'll see if that changes anything. All right, Jack, I increased the velocity. Now I'm shooting, and like I said, it's a 6.8 barrel. The paintball, the barrel match. It's a little loose, but it's still blow through, not roll through. I would probably, if I was at the field, I'd probably use my little tighter bore barrel, probably 6.79 or 6.75. Here we go. 274, 283, 276, 282, 284, 286. So it's really starting to calm down. It's like there's like initial hot shots, and then that's it. So let's see if I can get a good sound of it. Different areas. Now, for the actual kick on it, being that we're using the heavier hammer, I do feel a kick, and it's not that it's any more than what would be standard, in my opinion, but there is still a kick. And there could be a lot of things to do that without some minor tweaking on it and stuff like that to adjust the LPR pressure. Let's see how hard it's pulling back that hammer. And I think if we go with a lighter hammer and stuff, and that may fix that. Curiosity for you is the front valve spring that's in your valve is fairly stiff. If I would be able to go with a lighter one, that may help. I don't know. We'll have to see. But all in all, let's go back here. We're running out of paintballs right now. It's really interesting. That's a dry firing sound. That's it. Isn't that interesting? It almost sounds like it's burping. And it could be that hammer bouncing against the valve pin. All right, Jack. Found a couple of little things. The cap that goes on the front of your valve that contains the spring. that O-ring, I think, was the wrong size, so it wasn't sealing. So I think it's a 12 that goes in there. There was an 11 in there, so I replaced that O-ring, and I did notice that it's a significant performance increase, but I'm still operating around 200 psi. So here we are, down here. You look at consistency, and the consistency is like right on. I mean, it is, the valve's doing what it's supposed to be doing on metering the amount of the volume of air that's going through it. I really think due to we're probably operating around the 200 range psi input pressure. I have to look again, and I'll do that when I get done with this video. But I think the only reason that is because of the size of the exhaust port and the brass sleeve we put on, and the internal body port to the bolt, I think, is the restricting factor why we need to operate a little higher psi. But anyway, do some shooting. Running out of paint. That's it.